In accordance with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, this channel is not to be viewed by children under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, Dragon King Mark here, and welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. Last we left off, we came to the warehouse. We found the next victim, who happens to be our companion over here, Shannon Half-Sky? Yeah, Shannon Half-Sky's brother. Unfortunately, we got kicked out. We were going to come back here later that evening, but we had to go and help out Coyote. Turns out her brother got into BTLs. I mean, not her brother, her cousin Gino got into BTLs. We stormed the place, saved him, thank God. And now we're back here. We ended up getting some cool stuff, and now we're gonna do a run. The very first run of the game. The very first run, I think, of the Shadowrun trilogy you can actually play. Well, official run. All the others, I think, were just side jobs and stuff. Oh boy. Huh? You there! This block is off limits. We got a casting on the docks here. No loitering. This guy doesn't look like one of the hired mercenaries. Hey, are you even listening? Get out of here! Really, guy? They aren't paying you enough. Especially not once Lone Star gets a response team. Frag, I knew she was lying. So, but they jammed all the Lone Star channels. Damn it. Smart move, brother. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're right. They are all dead. Okay. Let's see if we can fan out and secure the area. Ah, shit. Alright, I think I goofed. We were supposed to go the other way. Alright, let's see. First combat area in the game with this. Let's see. Always wants to go behind cover. Other enemy Shadowrunners. And let's go with a bit of damage. So, yeah, that happened. Let's go with flame and weaken armor for this guy. Armor strip -1. If you damage the armor of a weapon of an enemy, you're golden. It'll make them way more easier to kill. So what have I been doing? Not a whole lot, honestly. Just gaming. Finally beat Far Cry 5 the other day. Hello. Don't conserve ammo. I mean, definitely a fun game, but let's just say with what happens in it, it's sort of controversial for a lot of reasons, with like trying to figure out where does it all fit now in the story, considering that everything that happens in there. You know? Right. Let's boost up our armor. And let me just move her somewhere closer we can actually get a decent amount of hit. Oh shit. Oh god, we got Shaman. Nice. Okay. Get some damage. If we can take this guy out, we'll be good. And got rid of him. Gotta get a little closer. Oh. What? How did... Shannon. Hang on. There. There we go. As soon as the last mark hits the ground, the dogs become eerily silent. Looks like this is a key to the warehouse. 4 karma, and we got the warehouse key. Right, we need to actually do that. So yeah, I mean, this week's been mostly okay. Beat Far Cry 5. Been played a little bit of the game Bug Fables. Fun game. It's like Paper Mario, just with little bugs in it, which is cute. Spirit Talk. You head inside the darkened warehouse with Shannon. Her eyes have that far-off gaze associated with looking into the astral plane. When the world changed, the Native American tribes made a resurgence as well, demanding a place in the new world. They got it. The Salish Sheet Council now represents 8.6 million Amerindians across a multitude of tribes. Salish, Maka, Sincreac, and others. They've adapted to the awakening better than other nations, thanks to a deeper connection to the world, both physical and spiritual. You can see that connection alive in Shannon now. You notice the shift in her focus as she returns to the present. She nods to you. She can sense the spirits in this place. Now you just need to find them. So let me just... I definitely would try getting Bug Fables. It's a fun game. Rimworld find the data over dead meat. Pay data in the first rule of the game, never leave your back open. We gotta find that pay data though. Don't worry, we'll find it. Right. I'm gonna need to get closer. So yeah, I mean, the game itself is very fun. Really fun, honestly. I mean, I only just started it. Rimworld just got a console version out, and I definitely want to go ahead and try. Definitely want to grab it, but I don't know. Shadowrunner. We're definitely gonna need to get some hardware. Oh shit, really? Alright, let's see if we can grab this. How do you keep missing? Nice! Uh-oh. If you have guns, you can basically make this a lot easier. Or if you're a mage, this. You gotta find out that pay did anyway. Oh. Let's try here. Oh wait, there he is. Let's move a little bit further so we can get a decent shot out. How do you not see him? He's literally right there. Oh, he's right behind the plane. Gotta get behind some cover before this all goes to hell. I hate having to get a bit closer to here. Let's see if there's anything around. Well, you know, I doubt it, but... Why did I think that was gonna work? Seriously, how the hell does that miss? Oh shit. Oh, I also saw the Rise of the TMNT movie last night. Nothing here. I think killing all the enemies would be a bit easier for us to deal with. Got him. Nothing here. Wait. I remember now. There was an off section limit place we had to go to. Maybe it should be in there. You know, I honestly don't think you should at least, you know, still be in tactical mode to do all this. I think you can basically, you know, do all this and, you know... Ah, cool, Xbox Series X. Okay, we can't do anything here. But, yeah, Far Cry 5. I gotta admit, fun game, but a bit repetitive, but at the same time, just really, like, that ending was just kind of cruddy. I think you should have at the very least, you know, done a bit more with it, especially since Far Cry 6 kind of muddles it further, like which ending is the canon one. If you've played it, you'll understand what I mean. We've already been here, so... Some missions will require having a decker with you, so it's always wise to do that. Like, have a decker on your team and see what you can do. Alright, let's see. Anything up here? I mean, the Rise of the TMNT movie was pretty good, all things considered. It was really cool seeing Krang, and these guys were way tougher than the original. Man, they were actually way more scary. Oh shit. Alright, let's try out Phosphorus. Or let's hold off on that. We were here first, assholes. This is our turn. That's correct. You get that. That has to be where the pay data is. Work Shadowrunners. Nice. And let's strip this guy. Let's see. Let's strip him of armor. Orcs have harder armor to get through, so you're gonna have to. Oh crap. Oh, thank God for that armor. Nope. And this is not gonna come off. I think we can still, at the very least, get a decent shot at it. Dang. Did at least a decent amount of damage there. even cover interfering. Orcs down. This guy's about to go down. Nice. Actually, let's summon that elemental. I want to show you guys. Oh, that is so cool. A prime. This is actually what you can actually use for shamans. Just figured I might as well show you guys off what you can really do. Deckers are better in the Matrix than they are here. Okay. Adapt. Tweaking the armor to make it easier. At the very least, he'll be able to. Our primeval will be useful here. That's the last one. Follow me. Ares flight recorder. Ah! This was the pay data we were looking for. But since we weren't here before, let's go check out this. Let's check out the rest of this area. If there's anything in here. So yeah, Rise of the TMNT movie, definitely good. And I was right about the Casey Jones you see in the series. Like, why is this guy a guy? Like, it definitely. Yeah, the little ending bit at the end was like, oh, that makes sense. I will now summon the spirit. Whoa. Not again. The air grows cold, and the spirits of dead children coalesce from the vapor of your breath. Their cherubic faces are burned, and their lips quiver as if they're about to cry, but their eyes are round and vacant, and they glare at you now, unblinking. We are the innocents who have perished in the flames, choking on smoke, as we fell from the sky crying for our mothers. You bring anchors to your world, which was once home to us. We will use them to testify. Show the first magical fetish to the spirits. We no longer see the world of flesh, Seeker, only the essence and auras of living things. Words may echo through the veil, and sometimes we may hear them. Last night, this place was filled with the scream that went on and on, drawing us to it. It was a man crying out for a witness as he died, and so we came to bear witness, but fled in terror before the malevolent spirit that profaned the man's remains. This spirit was other. It was not of this place. It had twisted its way through the veil into the dark to come here. Yeah, ignore the comment section. I think something's up on either my end or YouTube's. Apologies. I don't know why it does that. It just does that. Let's show the second fetish. When the other had gone and we returned to our vigil, we found two creatures of flesh. One you would call an elf, unsullied by technology and able to channel the energies of the cosmos. Yet his spirit was corrupted from within. He was dark and twisted, yet not like the other, so we did not flee. Who is this other? The second we knew to be a troll. Ribbons of his essence have been flayed from him, leaving cold machinery behind. His aura was the aura of one simple and confused. Between the elf and troll lay the remains of a man whose sister now chants to us for justice. The elf, his essence remains in this place. Where the man died, something has been left behind. A small part of him, perhaps. Spirit, can you tell us any more? The spirits begin to fade, all but the one. Its eyes harden and it takes full measure of you, as if to commit everything about you to memory. No, we must not stay. With the spirits gone, the young shaman releases her hold on the magical tether connecting her to the other realm. She reels from the backlash, or perhaps from the emotional coil of knowing her brother's last moments. They saw him. They were with him when he died. You alright? She takes a series of controlled breaths, only shuddering with the first view. No, but I will be. I don't want that for him. Not what those poor souls have endured. My brother deserves to be free. He will be once we find his killer. Yes, the elf and the troll. We have to find that piece of the elf the spirit spoke of. It's our best hope of stopping this. Agreed. So yeah, the movie, great. Yesterday was pretty boring, all things considered, honestly. Alright, that little glowing spot, if you actually were a shaman or something, you could have actually used the, I think you could have used, like, your shaman-based abilities to summon a creature. It wasn't magic. Here we are. Item picked up and yay karma. DNA evidence. Blood. This is what the spirits wanted us to find. The piece of my brother's killer. It's not much, but it's enough. She scowls at it, looking every bit like she intends to reach through the smallest sample and dismember its owner from afar. And perhaps she can. You and your friends practice much ritual magic? Not very often. With my brother, however, they will come. But I'm still feeling quite drained. I'll need to rest before I can try anything so involved. When I'm able, I'll communicate with Bear, the consult the spirits, and do what must be done. I might take some portion of the sample to pursue a more conventional means of attack. I have some friends who might be able to help. Good. Let me know if you learn anything about this elf and troll pair. And should you find them, I want to be there when they are brought low. I want to see their light leave their eyes. For my brother. I'll see what I can do. This was a relatively simple run. I mean, yeah, it's simple, but trust me, it's about to get a lot more complex later on. If I remember this right. God dang. Man, this freaking joystick. It's so jittery at times. Kinda sucks we can't actually enter in the infirmary. After hours. When you return to the Seamstresses Union in the early hours of the morning, it seems a completely different place. Bereft of the normal crowd it haunts, the bar seems desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the back hallways of hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case, a sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need to find someone to help you analyze it. Without its colorful staff, cast of regulars, and posing tourists, the unit feels hollow. Front bar and lodge are deserted except for a handful of janitors. Miss Computer's in the back. Hey, I just swept there! Miss Kubota and her coterie gather for breakfast with the lady herself doing the cooking. It smells of soy cap and something resembling... Ah, dang it. Chloe. Evening, sir. What's around town, Chloe? There's been more talk of the Ripper killings. Some people are saying they're hate crimes on account of the victims all being human. What if I told you the prime suspects were an elf and a troll? Still doesn't mean the killings are racially motivated. People are just too quick to label something a hate crime. Check the census. The city is still 66% humans. Close your eyes and throw a rock, you're more than likely to hit a human. Doesn't make it a hate crime. Still a crime, though. Should be enough. It's the first real rise you've seen out of Mr. Clue. He reins himself in with a roll of his thick shoulders and a swinging of his jacket. Don't worry. I'm not gonna start throwing rocks. Wouldn't want to enforce the stereotype. I'll leave you to your business, sir. Oh, okay. Yeah, so sorry about that. Just I didn't know if that comment was is gonna be legit or just a copying of another comment. Miss Kubota. Ohio, would you like some? She stops. Forgive me, old mate, but you look like hell. Long night. She looks you over, noting the signs of your nocturnal activities. She nods. Any run you can walk away from is a good run. It helps when the other team doesn't walk away. No one to follow you. Though I agree, good to be back in one piece. It is good to have you back. I can tell you've been busy, and I can see by the look on your face there is something you need. Is this about the Ripper? Yep. I found some DNA evidence and I need some help analyzing it. That is excellent. I will unlock the piano so you may go downstairs. I am certain someone in the safe house will be able to help you if they are awake. It is likely that you will visit the Matrix before the day is done. Can I take a sausage? Take the whole plate. Sweet! Sausage. The digital world. You've been doing a lot of legwork on this job, but it's going to require a trip to cyberspace and back to ID the Ripper. The Matrix. The cybernetic analog of Inside the Grid, the worldwide computer network. A digital world. Information brought to life. Inside cyberspace, your avatar does all the work while your meat body's left behind. All around your avatar are pathways to other nodes filled with data, IC, counter-intrusion programs, and other jacked-in runners. Cyberspace has as many dangers as the meat world, and more. Locked doors, security countermeasures, and black IC that can fry a protector's brain. Every movement you make in the Matrix can be tracked if you aren't careful. Get dumped shocked down and your brain gets fuzzy for a bit. Get hit by enemy Decker and you can die. Oh, hey! Yeah, this game is loud. Fine grass. Was hoping to get some peace and quiet tonight. You got something for me? I got a flight recorder? Wouldn't happen to be an Ares flight recorder, wouldn't it? Very powerful buyers are looking for that right now. I can get rid of it for you for, say, 20%. At least 2,000 for you. Deal. Pleasure doing business. Alright, we have a shite ton of karma. Let's spend it. First. Time to spend some more karma. We're close to getting 8. No, let's go for, yeah. Pop another quickness. Let's pop in the shotgun. Get the rifle. And pop one more into charisma so we can get the last etiquette. No one else is here? Man. David Fry, the second. Morning. You look like you've been up all night. You look like you've seen some action, too. Where's Doc? Asleep, I assume. You need a med kit or something? I need someone to analyze the DNA sample. Doc Capsule's equipment isn't really set up for that. Consider this for a moment. However, I could employ a semiconductor chip. We could decode DNA using a voltage change instead of light. That would eliminate the use of highly expensive equipment that would be required otherwise. He brightens. I just read a journal about it, so the information is still fresh. Frankly, it should be easy. What do you know about it? The owner's identity? Ah, that's beyond me. All I can get you is the genetic gene code sequence. But that's where I come in. David, if you can get me that code sequence, I'm pretty sure we can track its owner down via a Matrix run. Will do. Let me add the DNA if you want to test it. Well, let's give him the sample. Valen, when David gives me the sequence, I'll jack in and help you trace the blood sample back to its source. Thanks. Thanks, guys. If this works, we may find the Emerald City Ripper. No Drek? He turns to Johnny, excited. Wake up, Johnny boy. You got work to do. And Valen, if you need any gear, I'll be right here. I just got a second wind. Me at my rig, Valen. To karma. Like I said, it's about to get really interesting. Let's see if David Fry's got anything. Need some hardware or software? I'll take a look. I doubt we're going to be needing it, but... we'll at least buy one thing. I mean, I doubt we're going to be needing one of these because we're going to have Johnny here. Although I think I remember he's not really all that great. Thanks to the semiconductor-based gene sequencing system that David employed, we should have the information we need to track the Ripper in the Matrix. I'm really impressed with the results, considering it's his first attempt. He was utilizing an unproven technique he'd read about in a science journal, and he was working from memory on minimal sleep. Sounds fascinating. If there's time later, maybe you can tell me more about it. Yes! Maybe we can sit down with David and he can share his research. But let's stay focused. Here's what I'm thinking. We hit the Lone Star DNA database first to see if our donor has a prior criminal record. They have extensive DNA archives. Then, we go hunting based on what we find. Let's hit the decks and jack into the Matrix. We can get into their private grid easily, but I've got to warn you, once we're in, it could get a little rough. How much decking experience do you have? No. None. I got none. If you were a decker, you would actually go in yourself. I have a train net here. It's a headband you wear that lets you piggyback me in the Matrix. You see and hear everything I do. Alright. Now this is his... stuff. Medic, suppression, sniffer, killer. And an attacker SP. And the jack in. The Matrix helps Slide gives you a rundown of some of the features. Jacked in. You'll encounter navigating through cyberspace, including system trace, Matrix combat, and watcher IC. Let's see. And here we are. Welcome to the Matrix. Not that Matrix, mind you. That arc will lead us to the next node. Now, definitely keep an eye out here. Also, you see that system trace? You're gonna have to make sure that they don't find you. Jacking in will cause you to be stunned for 5 AP and will do HP equals 25% of your health. Proceed? No. Where is? Here it is. The data stored ahead is defended by an intrusion countermeasures. See, there's nothing in here. Well, we can't actually access anything here. Lone Star data store. These are the black ICs you're gonna need. Alright, let's see here. This is killer. Oh, crud. We're definitely gonna need to get some up. We're gonna have to definitely work on this. Let's go on and attack SP. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get... Ooh, tar bomb. Check this out. That deleted him. And he can't move. Let's move this guy up ahead. This is the very first time you're gonna be entering the Matrix, so be cautious. This thing is actually a lot easier to... It gets a lot more complex later on with the Dragonfall game doing a lot better. First heal. Go up ahead. Oh crud. The IC's down. Let's see if there's any match for this. But first, we can lower the alarm state. Hack DNA database. DNA database located. 100% match. Arrest warrants database. Subject: Silas Forsberg. Status: deceased. Profession: chop shop surgical assistant. Priors: breaking and entering 2 counts. 1 public indecency count. Brought in for questioning on accusations of unlicensed plastic surgery. No charges were filed. 100% match to a dead man? Let's keep going. Yeah, something's up. An elf. Could it have been that guy we saw? And it looks like these 2 gates have opened up. Newsnet archive. Oh crud. Need to get some water. Alright, let's see. Let's see if this will work. And one more shot. We get some pretty good accuracy here. I've got 2 more hits on the name Silas Forsberg. Yeah, the Matrix is definitely going to be changing a whole lot, especially since in the later games, it actually is it's revealed that the Matrix got taken out. It was replaced with a wireless one rather than wired. Newsnet. 1. Return on subject Silas Forsberg. The body of Silas Forsberg, a chop shop surgical assistant, was found in an apartment in Snohomish earlier this week. The body had been there for as long as a month when Forsberg's landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted the authorities. Lots of representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death has been ruled a suicide. According to his reports, his body was a mass of puncture wounds and the cause of death was determined to have been an overdose of anti-stress medications and sedatives. The man's employer claims he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all of his belongings to his psychiatrist. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been released due to the privacy concerns. And a sad end to a life as is far too common here in the sprawl. Now that might be something we can go on. Let's regroup in the meat space for a bit. Not yet. There's still one area I need to check. I want to show you guys all of this place has to offer. Autopsy records. The last bit we need. I want to get everything, honestly, here. And I'm not just saying that because this might be the only place we can actually get this stuff. So there was also some more news about Fate Extra Record, and man, it looks good. Can't actually wait to play it. Alright, that takes care of that I see. Dang. I definitely want to try out RimWorld on consoles, but I'm going to hold off. Let's check out the autopsy. Autopsy records. Subject, Silas Forsberg. Notes. Subject was found overdosed on half a dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his system. Face was mutilated, possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed immediately due to the disfigurement. I had to check dental records to confirm. No next of kin. Large puncture wounds were found on several places on the body, possibly large bore surgical needles. Body has been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed the smell and called the police when no one answered the door. This just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Okay, now I think we can safely jack out, but instead of doing it the other way where you suffer 5 AP damage, it's best to basically go back to the place where you jacked in. Yeah, because you're gonna suffer 8 damage if you do it. It's always wise to jack out when you can. Just like go to where you were and jack out manually. Let's get out of here. So, here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. He worked with chop shops, which fits with the living guy you've met. The Newsnet said he left his estate to his psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who his psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can deck into the medical board's records and reverse trace to find this doctor. You in? Give me a minute to collect my thoughts. Right? Okay. We are definitely getting some good stuff in this. Let's see here. Okay, let me go. Oh, you can actually get some items and stuff for him. Let me see if we can get some stuff for him. He can't change his equipment. Wait. Let me see. Let's try to stash. Oh no, wait, we can just stash it. Never mind. Never mind. If you actually want to go ahead and do this, just like, ugh. The Matrix areas are basically easy, but I don't know, I feel like we're going to be needing to do... Yeah, I think I'll call it here for today, because this has been like a pretty heavy episode, honestly. We got data on the Ripper, but we need to like discover his identity. We almost got a decent amount of it, too. Until then, I'm Giant King Mark. This has been Let's Play Shadowrun Returns, Part 5, and next time we're going to see if we can cross-reference everything about the Ripper we can find, and hopefully we can get some more data on who he is. So somehow we got data from a dead guy, but we got the DNA from a dead guy, yet something's up. I got a bad feeling about this. Anyway, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified, and I'll see all of you next time. Laters.